Imagine this. You've found your dream home, the keys are within reach, but at the last minute, a surprise bill comes knocking, the closing costs. What if I told you there's a way to sidestep that? That's right, a no closing cost mortgage. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, before you make up your mind, stick around, because in the next minutes, we'll uncover whether this mortgage deal is a lifesaver or a trap waiting to spring. By the end of this video, you'll know if this option can help you make a wise financial move without falling into the pitfalls that so many others don't see coming. But at what cost does no cost really come? You'll want to hear this. So, what exactly is a no closing cost mortgage? It's simple, or at least it seems simple. This type of loan allows you to skip the upfront closing costs, which typically run thousands of dollars. Instead of paying these costs up front, the lender rolls them into your mortgage. You're thinking, what a relief. But here's the catch. Nothing in life is truly free. After all, even free samples at the grocery store come with the hope you'll walk out with a cart full of cheese, right? So, what's the hidden price behind this no-cost deal? Brace yourself. Here's where things get tricky. Sure, you don't pay anything up front, but those costs don't disappear. They're baked into your loan, often with higher interest rates. Over time, that small rate increase can add up to thousands more than you would have paid in closing costs. Now let's get real. Does paying more in the long run sound like a wise financial move? Would you rather take an umbrella with you now or buy a new roof after a storm? Yeah, thought so. But wait, we're not done yet. There's more to this story that could change the way you think about your next move. Now, before you run for the hills, let's take a step back. In certain situations, a no closing cost mortgage can actually work to your advantage. If you're planning on staying in the home for just a few years, this option can save you from sinking thousands into a house you'll leave behind soon. It's a short-term solution to a short-term goal. And if you're looking to invest in multiple properties, it's a strategy that could stretch your cash flow a little further. But hey, if you're planning on turning that house into a lifelong family heirloom, you might want to think twice before you take the easy way out. But what if I told you there's a hidden trick to really making this work in your favor? You won't believe how simple it is. You've heard the phrase, everything is negotiable. Well, this includes mortgages. Lenders may offer you higher interest rates to cover the closing costs, but here's a little-known secret. You can negotiate those terms. You can even ask your lender to split the difference or find a middle ground where you pay less upfront without the steep increase in interest. Because who doesn't love a good negotiation? It's like haggling at a garage sale, but with way more at stake. But before you sit down to sign any dotted lines, there's one last piece of the puzzle that might just make or break this deal for you. So here's the million-dollar question. Is a no closing cost mortgage worth it? The answer isn't a one-size-fits-all. It depends on your financial situation, your long-term plans, and your comfort with paying more in interest. For some, it's a lifesaver, freeing up cash to invest elsewhere. For others, it's a hidden trap, slowly draining more than they ever expected. It's like buying that extra-large pizza because it's a better deal, only to realize you didn't really need the extra slices. But hey, we've all been there. So, will you take the leap? Or could there be a smarter way to manage your home buying journey? By now, you know the truth about no closing cost mortgages. It's a strategy that could be your best friend or your worst enemy. It's all about knowing the rules of the game and how to play them smartly. So before you make your decision, think about your long-term goals and financial stability. Remember, making the right decision today could save you thousands tomorrow. Ready to make another smart choice? Let's keep building that dream home, brick by brick, without the stress of costly surprises.